In this video, I'm going to sort of review with you the lesson that we did before using a perspective for a worm's eye view or looking up into the sky from down low. So this is the example that I showed you in class. And I will show you how to do that for a review. Somewhere in the middle of your page you should have a dot, which is the vanishing point. The vanishing point is very far away, and it is the place where all of the things are going to recede into the distance. So we're going to start with that vanishing point. We'll use our drawing triangle, and we will draw a line somewhere in the middle here all the way to the edge, and then we will draw another line from the vanishing point somewhere in the middle all the way to the edge. So this is the front of one of the buildings as it goes way up into the sky. To draw the top of the building, it needs to be parallel with the edge of the paper. So you can achieve that by placing your triangle so that it is even along this edge, and slide it up to where you want to draw that line, and then draw your line straight across there. And if you have a little bit left over, you can erase. Let's try another one. The dot, the vanishing point is here. I'm going to make a building that starts here and goes all the way down to the bottom. Oops, that one got a little jagged. And we'll do another line over this way. And again, to draw the top edge of that building, we need to use a right angle over here along this side, along that side, and we're going to draw the top edge of the building here. Now for this building, you should be able to see this side of the building and not just the front. And you'll know if you put your triangle on it like this, if you can draw a line straight down like this way, then you should draw the side of the building. And then you'll connect this line with your vanishing point, like this. And now you can see it looks three-dimensional. Here's the front and the side of that building. On this one, you shouldn't be able to see the side, because if you put the triangle on it this way and drew a line straight down, it would be overlapping with the front of the building. Same thing if you try it this way. If you put it this way and you try to draw it straight down, it would be overlapping with the front of the building. So you know you don't have to draw the side of the building on this one. Now today you're going to want to start your windows and your details. To make a row of windows that goes all the way up, you can space out however wide you want your windows along your bottom edge. Like maybe you're going to have a set of windows over here that's that wide, and maybe you're going to have a set of windows over here that's this wide. And then you connect those dots with the vanishing point and draw lightly, because you'll be doing some erasing. And draw lightly here. And all of these are going towards the vanishing point. Okay, so now you're going to want to do the top edge of the windows and the bottom edges of each window. So for this, you're going to want to make sure that the edge of your triangle is flush with the edge of your paper this way, so that you know your windows are all going to be lined up with the edge of the page and be parallel with the edge of the page. And the windows that are closer to you at the bottom are going to be a little taller, and as they go farther away, they will get smaller and narrower. Okay, so I did the top edge of my window there, and then I did a little space between the windows. And then the next window, I'm going to make slightly shorter than the window that came before it. And each time I'm double checking over here to make sure that this is right along the edge. And now I'm going to draw that little space between the windows here. And then I'm going to make my next window, which is going to be ever so slightly shorter than the one that came before it. And then draw the little space between the windows. And your next window should be a little smaller. And continue on all the way to the top. And at some point, your windows might get so close together that you can't really see each individual window anymore. And that happens in real life too. When you're looking at something that's far away, sometimes the edges get a little blurred and you can't really make out every detail. And that's a natural thing that happens, and if that happens in your drawing, that's okay. You can just sort of make some subtle hints of where those lines might be, and you can just kind of fill them in lightly like that. But you might want to use the ruler to make them look really neat and straight. Then for the spaces in between, you might do this and erase that little line on either side in between. So it looks like you have a row of windows that goes way up into the top. And this helps create the optical illusion of space in your drawing. So you could do a lot of different styles of windows in your drawing. They don't all have to be exactly like this one. Here's the one that I have been working on, and you can see there are a lot of different ways that you can do this. So work on adding the details to your buildings today. Have fun drawing.